So today's project is to build this Slingshot, which is probably my best design so far, with a rotating handle and the very flat fork. We want to try to make this with wood and common tools so that everyone can do this at home. Okay, what we're going to need is a round rod of wood, about 1 inch in diameter. We're also going to need, a piece of 40 by 20 centimeter, about that, of wood. Not very much of it though. A length of pipe that fits over the wooden rod, which is going to be the rotating grip later on. We're also going to need some screws, nice long screws with the machine head, the washers for it. We're going to need one larger washer and a little screw for it. We're going to need some duct tape, smooth surface, and some drill bits. It's the biggest one, 1 inch diameter wood, and then a 5mm, 6mm, and an 8mm drill. Let's get to work. So first we cut off a piece of the rectangular wood, and then we make sure that there is enough room for the hands with the knuckles to rotate around later on. That would be a difference of about 7.5 centimeter, a little over 3 inches. Next we drill 3 holes through the markers so that the screws will fit snugly through it. 6mm in this case. So in this next step we have drilled the 1 inch holes 7mm deep from the other side. That is so you don't see the machine head of the screw later on. Next we attach the grip. This means that we drill a hole into the wooden handle, cut off a length of course, and then drill a hole into it, and then mount it with the machine screw and the washer, and put the length of pipe in between, and make sure to fix it all with the large washer and the screw. And now we have a rotating grip. See, it rotates around. We're going to reduce the play with the duct tape later on. Next we cut off 2 pieces of the wood, and we make sure that's about 2.5 centimeters higher than the grip. So that's the basic frame of the Slingshot. There is a hole drilled in here so that the machine screw can fit in better, and there is a groove for the over-the-top binding that we're going to use with this. Next we wind some duct tape around the handle to reduce the play in the metal grip so that it really fits and turns easily. So this is the way how it should turn, like a propeller, and with very little play. Some play is okay. Okay, so the Slingshot is finished. The rest is cosmetics. As you see, it turns around just nicely without having a problem with my knuckles here. No problem, very easy. So now we rounded it a little bit, put everything together. Functional. So these are the 2 Slingshots in direct comparison. There is no question that the steel one is nicer, more elegant, but the other one, I can assure you, is just as functional. So now we wrap the grip in leather, so it's much nicer to the touch now. Next we cut out 2 pieces of 0 band black, 14 centimeters at the fork and 9 centimeters at the pouch side, and we have to use a roll cutter for this and a good ruler, a steel ruler. Now 2 thin strips of 0 band gold for the attachment. Now I want to show you how to attach this to the fork. First of all, we fold it in the middle, and we fold it a few times so that it's thin enough. So we take it and we fold it. We fold this thing lengthwise, and we ideally fold it 2 times. Now we take the thicker side and put it over the fork arm like this, so that it extends about a centimeter below the groove. And now we take the strip of TheraBand gold and start to wrap it around this. And what you got to do is you got to keep this under strain. So you wrap it around and again, and always pull. This is the part that creates all the force. Okay, just a few times, that should do the trick. Now you got to leave enough over it. Now I'm going to take our little pliers here and put it over it and wrap it around 2 more times. And then we take the end part between the pliers and pull it through, just like this, so that it's firmly held in place by the pressure of the rubber. That's it. Now this is a very, very strong attachment method. Okay, next, how to attach the pouch. So first you take a piece of string and you try the constriction knot. There are a lot of video manuals on YouTube. Just type in constriction knot and then you put it over the pouch and loosely attach it to this. Now we take the rubber, which is already folded. Okay. And what we do is we fold it one more time so that it is really thin at the end. And then we put it through the hole in the pouch. And we make sure that it's nicely lined, stretching it a little. Then we tie it around. Okay. Slip the knot over it like this. Tighten the knot carefully. This is much better with 2 people. Use my teeth for it. Okay. Now really tighten it. Finished. Now you just simply cut off the ends, some scissors. You can also use anything that's sharp enough. Don't make any nicks in the rubber band. Same thing on the other side. Finished. This is the finished slingshot. Self-centers, everything is just good. Okay, so it's rather cold outside, so there's not much we can do, but we'll definitely shoot it once. As you see, it's perfectly functional. That was it. Thanks, bye-bye.